We'll see how that one goes in a couple of minutes. You know, it's always first wave. Get those range. With that, Marcy, like you said, so they've got the dispose back into shrapnel. Of course, that rebound to be able to reposition Bignum, move forward.
It is still Bignum playing it. There's just a nice heads up to lane swap. Makes their lanes much nicer. They're actually, like, generally you see pos 4s being, like, melee pos 4s being the ones that cut the waves, but Yamich is doing it on Skyroth because they're just so aware of this level 2 timing on mind games where they are just a total threat. Like, outside of this lane, in the off lane is just way weaker. I'm not sure if they hit a point where they're stronger. Maybe if they can get the 2 balls going and they're, like, level 5 on Beastmaster, so they're super strong and, like, catch out Bignum. But even then, he can just rebound off of Sniper or a creep wave and get away. It's like, it just is a little bit awkward. They'd have to do a lot of trading to, like, whittle them down and then just make it go.
Damn, it is boots first on the Skyrath as well, right? He's very, very speedy just to try and run away from shrapnel and rebound and all that stuff. Up in that top lane, we've got ourselves our Ramses Bloodseeker. So he's with an Ogre, double melee lane against an Underlord and a Rubik. So Hakuda's got his work cut out for him just to try and trade with Slayer, make sure that there's no stacks or pulls being made up by the Rubik. Get as much damage as you can with this newly buffed up Ogre with his right clicks.
See, the Rubik went for stats to try and trade nicely.
Hakuda doing a very good job just scouting forward. He's the recon man. The Ogre going to dive onto tier 1 to try and run away. I'll chase him down and defend their objective, because that was a catapult wave coming into that bottom lane, something that outsiders were looking to try and levy to their advantage.
Seeing the hero commitment to bot makes them confident.
Yeah, C3 Hero's bot moving to top. Concussive shot, landing onto the Marcy though, and she just goes in. Rebound unleashed onto GPK. Good run right though. Silences the Rubik to stop any counter initiation, and Yamich puts the Mystic Flare in there towards them, but Ramses did get dragged back into that Firestorm as Dino, the one able to TP top, because he was already set up bottom. He didn't need to maneuver, so able to react.
Radiant's bottom
this is breathing space for defense top. They're happy with this. I mean, DM, we talked about how hard his lane was, but really Skyrock tanked pretty much all the deaths. DM has just been farming up slowly. He's got his helm. He's honestly having a perfect...
There's a lot of heroes up here wanting the lean up. GPK found a single tree he can hide behind, turns around and fights into Bignum with a Laguna Blade and then goes and TP's home. Oh my god! It's gonna be one of the wildest things. You know, Bignum's like, I'm gonna find her, oh guys, I'm dead.
What a Chad. Honestly, it's your 8-second BKB, but I'm okay. It's a job. He needs so many items.
He really does. Oh, there's smoke portling up top. GPK and Yamich turn around with a massive burst of magic damage. Sniper's still on the low ground as they do throw the rupture in towards the DP, and Aincrad has to self-fuels, try and defend himself, but Ramses, no problems there whatsoever. DM's also found an opening onto Bignum, and would you believe it, Roshan has just respawned.
Wonderful. That's almost as good as the DDS I wrote.
4 hero kills, outsiders find their avenue back into the game, and now it feels like this is outsiders one to lose. What's going to stop them? They've got Aegis up on Ramses. He's got his Aghanim shard, and he's ready to go.
That was insane. That was like a crazy move. The portal just into the middle of Lina with an Underlord Rubik only, and now we see Skyroth having his 12, so his ult actually did do a lot of damage, and Underlord just disappeared. Yeah. Like a possibility for Bignum.
He's miles away. They've all rebound on the sky. That's a pick-off they needed, but Sniper, he's been roared up. Lincoln's got popped, and in comes Hakuda. They don't get a change done to the kick. Sidekick with a lifesteal. Ramses, though, no problem for him. Bignum the dive back, dead for 75. Now this game feels like it's out of the hands of Mind Games. A 24k lead has emerged, and for the past, what, 10 minutes or something, and has just been outsiders every step of the way, winning every skirmish, and every move they make has paid off.
That's the power of such a good team. Oh my god, he's got a Hex now. We're 6 slotted, boys.
Goodness gracious me. That still has space for Ags and Shard.
Yeah.
Plenty more scaling to do.
I love DM's reliability as an offlaner. Just like going into a hard lane, getting farm out of it.
What you have to do. It comes naturally. GPK looks to blow up the Underlord. Aiming Slayer now as well. Sniper actually able to get some good damage out. Protecting himself. Backing up, but DM's in. Finds the roar opening and Ramsey shreds through them. Outsiders not giving them a bloody chance.
That's a bloody GG if I ever seen one, Gary.
It looks like it. I mean, yeah, Roaches is spawning in 10 seconds, but...
Maybe they can get one here?
Oh, they can. Yeah, DM dragged back into the Light Striker array. First blood's coming. DM dropping. They turn and Dragon Tail stunned, but he's already dead. Dino, though, your punch. Trading out your punch for the Dragon Knight. Yes, you got first blood, but now, is that worth it overall? Probably yes.
First blood's always worth it, yeah. He's probably bought out. He's not losing too much gold. You're okay. It does mean you have to expend your TP to your lane. Though, oh, is he? He's like, people are going to be TPing, responding. Him not running back there would have been a crime.
And they find the Maiden. Slayer with his 5th death of the game. Doesn't even get a spell out before dropping. And with that sweep through, and they've cleared their own jungle, moved into mid. They've protected Ramses with this move as well, making sure that MindGame's kind of hemmed back.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Let them go on the brew. Hodges is farming Ancient as well. They lose BB, the Hand of God, a bit of heal, but that won't be enough. Marcy graved as well, so the hook required from Dino will catch up Yamich, but inside the Ancient cap, still dropping there. And go across MindGames.
Nice play from Bignum top. DPK tried to kill him. Literally like frame 2 of Pulverize. He gets the Centaur stomp off and cancels the ult and just TPs out. Just coming from everyone else. DM got some really nice like jumps towards the end of the fight. They were just like taking
Yeah, straight back into that. There they go. GPK, even without his BKB. Like you've been saying, he's just not afraid, knows the limits of his hero. Goes straight on Bignum.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
MindGames, they're so reliant now on getting like a huge hook. The creep's getting away though, and GPK uproar, BKB straight onto the Maiden. Just a couple of seconds is all it takes. Might be in a little trouble now though. Rebound across, buyback to the Slayer. The GPK final beast graved up, saved for the last second and TPing home. Oh, there's no stuns. He dies in a fountain though to the remnants of the rot. Hakura nearly had his back. As Marcy rebounds over the top of MindGames, they do get a huge one in the trees. GPK not going to get stunned. Minecraft with another miss. The BKB up means Chase picking him down. Mac won't save him. Nothing to stop that BKB TP from the Lina though. And this is how quickly they move. They make a play top, get a kill. There's nothing there for them to gain. So that TP down south. Dino, oh, he's going to go for this one bonus camp.
Radiant
Not going to be his undoing though, it looks like. DM went for the wave, well...
there's also... I mean, there's also always this idea that, well, Pudge could die outside of his base.
Yeah, well, he could just straight up die.
He could do that.
Beyond godlike PA, make sure of that. And Yamich with his unleash. MindGames, a hero down. They're still in a position where they kind of have to fight. They're being closed off. Ramsey is Laguna Blade. If you've got BKB Satanic, if you can turn this and fight into Dino, but the Dismember comes. Hakura, Cyclone, so no grave, no heal for DM and GPK trample into the midst of them. Double buyback from the MindGames boys, but it looks like it's over. Ramsey's PA was the focus, but they couldn't finish her off.
What happened? I think they didn't lift the PA after the chainsaw. Maybe they were hoping to burst her.
Yeah, they just lifted the dazzle and hoped that they could kill her off, but now he fought back on Inkraz Lina. He's walked down mid, dead for 70. What's your timer like, Sheepo? How long have you got? 40 seconds?
Yeah, 40 seconds. Come on.
DDGP.
Oh no, they're doing Roche. Ramsey, hit the racks.
Wow, hit Slayer. 1600 damage crit. GG's called. No does that count? The racks are going to fall. If the ancients die, does the racks fall as well?
That's not fair. They can't just do that. Oh my god, it doesn't count.
Incorrect.